there's creating new content, there's repurposing content, there's even going back and editing and updating old content in the case of like a blog or something. How do you manage or advise your clients maybe to manage and balance, like how much time should I be putting toward new content versus repurposing content?
Yeah. So what I actually recommend is automating the repurposing in any possible way that you can so you don't have to be so hands-on. I use a software called Meet Edgar, and what I'm able to do is set up a cadence of my evergreen content. So I'll have blog posts that are relevant for the most part ongoing, rather than, most of them are going to be good. There are ones where I won't put in the system, like things to look out for in 2025. That's not really going to be evergreen. But if it's just like, here's a strategy on some marketing tips for podcasting, people can look at that whenever. And so what I did was I took all of my core content, those educational posts, those educational blog posts, all that stuff, and then put it in the system. And then every Tuesday, one of those automatically goes out to my LinkedIn business page and my Facebook business page. That way, I don't have to worry about resharing that past content and not like, let's just move forward. Batch recording is a great focus for when you are recording stuff for current content or future content. Batch as much as you possibly can, whether that looks like planning it in batches, right? Like if you're someone who just needs to kind of like, I need to plan all this stuff out, recording it in batches as much as you can. I've done up to 8 solo episodes in one day. Do not recommend doing that. It is a lot. Most I can do is 4 right now. And those are like 15 minutes episodes, right? Very short and easy to do. And so do like batch record as much as you can or batch ahead, right? For my podcast, the guest episodes, I'm actually about 3 or 4 months ahead in recording. So anyone I record with now isn't going to go live for about 3 or 4 months. And I let them know that ahead of time, right? And then for my solo episodes, because I do 2 a month, what I do is I will actually batch record those in one day. And then my team has them for the next month, and it's super easy for me. Then coming up with the social content. Okay, I know that this week I want to talk about this, and the next week I want to talk about this. Let's plan all that out. Let's create a a caption for each of those weeks based on the content that I want my core focus to be. Let's go ahead and create newsletters, core content. And of course, I'm going to tweak those the week of because maybe I want to share the episode that just went live the week before, but I've got it batched and done. So all I have to do is just copy and paste it rather than what am I talking about this week? I don't have to worry about that. It's already pre-planned. And that allows me to have space to follow my curiosity. And that's one of the reasons why I love batching ahead is that I can say, you know what, actually this summer I want to explore what I want to change about the podcast. What do I want to change about that core content that I'm creating? How do I want to mix things up? But if I'm reacting every week to, I need something for this week, then I don't really have space to have fun with it. And it ends up being more of a chore than something I enjoy. So that's what I typically recommend for myself. It helps me a lot, but also for my clients. And then also when you realize, hey, I was 3 months ahead, I'm getting really close to not being 3 months ahead anymore. Then what do you need to do? What are those tasks that you need to start batching now so that you don't come up to a point where you're like, I don't have anything for this week?
Yeah, and I love that idea of just spending the time because it honestly doesn't take that much time to plan ahead. Because what I found, like for me personally, is if I write down some ideas for future blog posts or newsletter articles, the hardest thing to do is to go from a blank page to something. So if I can have that seed idea, sometimes the article I end up writing has nothing to do with the seed idea, but it got me started,
Yeah.
right? Versus looking at a blank page and going, now what? So I highly recommend that. Just take the time, take an hour and just sketch out some stuff just to give you a roadmap. And if you don't like it, change it, but at least you have something.